We're back in the headquarters where today we're going to be mixing up the epoxy primer to paint on the underside of the S2000, the turbo drag car Honda S2000. So this is what we're going to be using. Some Jotun Pen Guard HB. So we got part A and part B. We're going to mix 400 grams of this with 100 grams of that. Or should I just do 800 grams of that, 200 grams of that? Yeah, we'll figure it out. So we're just going to give it a little mix because it has been sat there for a while, as you can see. Just got an old wooden spoon. I'm just going to town, baby. Yeah, that wooden spoon wasn't working. Just got out the boy. Let's go. So now this is all beautifully mixed up. Let's measure out 800 grams in here and add 200 grams of that. So that is the first batch all mixed up. I ended up putting 1200 grams of part A to 300 grams of part B. It's keeping the 4:1 ratio. I am absolutely covered in it. Look at the state on that. Oh well, it's got a 30-minute induction timer, so we're gonna have to let that sit for 30 minutes. And in the meantime, let's get the car ready. So the car is ready, the epoxy primer is almost ready, and I can't wait to finally get the underside of this car completely primered, ready for Gravitex. It's looking pretty clean under here, baby. I'm just gonna primer over everything, I'm telling you. Everything's getting primered, even these little pinholes. It's looking rather Gucci. So once the primer goes on and it sets, maybe I'll do a couple of coats, maybe I won't. Once it's set, I'm just going to seam sealer wherever any metal overlaps. Maybe some here, seam sealer everywhere. Don't exactly know where to put it, but just send it, stuff like that. Just seam seal all of that up. Seam seal all in around here. So why not? I don't know exactly where it goes. So I'm just going to send it over any overlapping metal, really. Stuff like that. Won't be that hard to figure out, I'm sure. So just applying the primer now, using a cheapy old paintbrush. I mean, you can spray it on, but ain't nobody got time for that. So it shouldn't take too long. I've been at it about half an hour ish. Just done mainly the back end. Cracking along nicely, I think. Used about half of the paint so far. Well, half of the mixture that I made. And it's gonna be gorgeous, I think. Let's get this back section all painted up. Ready for seam sealer, then Gravitex. It's a pain in the ass. The epoxy primer is done. Look how epic it looks. Slowly coming together. Look at that. It's not bad for a few hours work. Again, it's just one coat, and I don't think I'm going to do another coat. So it was bang on. 1200 grams of part A to 300 grams of part B. Worked perfectly. It was just enough. Slowly it's coming together. It is called the White Widow. So see, the engine bay is going to get painted white, so I stopped it here. So the underseal is only going to go till about there, and all of that's going to be painted white. Now I just got to wait for some good weather and I can get the underseal on. White Widow is coming alive. Absolutely covered in epoxy primer, but it's done, man. It's one step closer to the car being finished. It is a massive milestone, obviously getting all of the underseal stripped. That was a big one, but now we're getting there. Like I said, it's going to be a rolling shell. It's just going to be parked in the corner. I'm going to focus on the coupe, just K-swap that and enter it to centre pod next season. And let's turn it back over. Catch you in the next one.